took 1/19th of the league, bro.
That's true. That's actually.
So as you count like 3 seasons, that's 2
okay.
seasons.
But you see, the thing is, I've had it for the last 2 and this one.
Goddamn.
But it is what it is. Consistency.
Be wary
is
of
key.
the third one, though. It might actually come to happen. Might come to fruition. But are you ready if we win the league this time around?
No, I'm not. Of course not. I've said if you guys win the league.
Come on now. But now you should be prepared.
No. But the thing is, like you guys, it's what? 4 play for 3 years. The hell? Like, get there. If you're going to get there. If not, let Man City continue running their DD.
There's a video I made and I posted on TikTok. Sally konambia, kelele mingi, man. You should know foreplay does not give you babies. I was like, hey.
Go that 10.
I felt attacked.
Go that 10.
Go that 10. I'm going to come back to the Extra Digest podcast. Of course, you can always check this on YouTube. My name is Nyash, and of course, I go with me, the Vibes Alliance himself. How are you doing, bro?
Well, go, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm alive. I am well. My coffee.
Yes.
My coffee kwangu. Unajua hiyo ngoma?
Piga my coffee, piga.
Hizo ni ngoma mbili tofauti. So you can see, Gen Z millennial ni nini?
Goddamn.
Kitu kai.
When do you millennial?
Mimi? Buda nimekula chumvi. Lakini vitu za Gen Z zinipiti.
Oh, goddamn.
As such. For the most part.
Hata mimi nimekaa ngumu.
That's what she said.
Okidoki.
It was right there.
Loosely hanging fruit. All right, so we are back again to digest what happened over the match day 2 of the Premier League.
Yeah.
Such a fruitful game week. Ain't gonna lie.
It was. There's a lot of shocks.
A lot of shocks.
A lot of things you expected.
We start with the shockers. Chelsea.
I think that's the biggest shocker. Not even us losing.
Yeah, of course not. That's not news. You guys losing, it's not news.
Listen.
Bro, it's like unakumbuka tukisema like wajaona hizo graphics za kufunga mabao venye zinakaa. Wana
waliziona.
Hold my beer.
Walisema mlichukua personal.
Oh, Vibes Alliance anasema nini?
Damn.
Bro. 6
in
hattrick ya Madueke
at the Molineux, which is crazy.
Yeah, tell me.
Nani aitwaje? Cold Palmer, a goal and a hat-trick of assists. Yani, like, it was such a weird game, such an off day for Wolves. I remember, like, I watched the highlights, the extended highlights. These 3 minutes, but thank you Super Sport, by the way. Thank you. Najua the pressure may increase. Endeleni hivyo tu.
May increase.
Mushukishe tu bei tutarudi.
It creases.
Si tuko, but tunaumia but tutarudi. But when you told me that the score was 6-2, the first thing I asked you was, hey, Wolves walipata red. Ama like nearly happened.
Yeah.
Like kulikuwa na own goals, kulikuwa na nini, like it didn't feel real.
Yeah.
I saw the extended highlights. I was even more surprised. I feel like the first half was very... It was even ish.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you could say
It
that.
was very much an open game. 2-2 at halftime is crazy. Like, the fans that paid for that game got their
absolutely. Hadi wa Wolves najua wanaweza feel some type of way, but still, bro.
Hawangesema walilala.
Not really. They got thumped for 6.
But si waliona timu yao kipiga kick off mara kaa 8. Shida iko wapi?
It's quite a rare sight, isn't it?
It
is quite a rare sight. Noni Madueke had posted on Instagram, this place is shit, bro.
And just for context, he was talking about Wolverhampton, the town.
Yeah.
It's like everything about this place is shit. Bro. And so people went at him, and then 22 minutes later, he deleted it and said, oops, wrong account. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't.
He said that he posted it on the wrong account.
He
didn't say, I'm sorry for saying that. I'm saying, I meant to say that just not on this account.
Is it why he was shitting on them with the hat-trick?
My brother, let me tell you.
Shit.
If anything, wow. That performance was insane. And the funniest thing is, the post-match interview, he was laughing throughout.
Wallahi, I didn't watch that.
Wallahi. You should. It's like as in, unaweza tell tu mse, nimekaa, nimewatusi, nimekam, I've dunked on you.
Yeah.
And now you want to hear what I have to say. I won't even talk as much. I'll just laugh. And I'll bounce. So,
bro, savage. Yeah. Savage.
Like, I've been, like, this season, it feels like Barclays is back. Last game week, it was Vardy with the Spurs and all that.
Yeah.
Now Madueke, mistakenly, quote unquote, but still performs.
Yeah.
Hey, Neil Mope, my guy. You see how it's done? You speak when you can perform.
Hey, brother.
Like walk the talk,
I know,
guy.
right?
Don't just talk and then do nothing. Hey.
Some other dude who was talking. Scored in 98 seconds.
Nani? Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson is having a lot of words.
Yeah, and he went at...
John Obi Mikel.
Yeah.
Which is the craziest thing, because I feel like Jackson, I feel like in his head, he feels like he's the only African to ever play
in the Premier League.
In the Premier League.
We are here killing ourselves for Africa.
First of all, that does not help us. Literally, just as us. Like, it gives us such a bad rap, basically. Because John Obi Mikel has done it. He's done it.
Yeah, all of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's done it with the greatest manager of all time. One of, basically. He was in one of Chelsea's best squads.
Yep.
But now, Sasa Ubo is wenu.
Actually, stop chatting shit. You're chatting rubbish, bro.
You're chatting rubbish. He's been there for years. This guy's been there for like, what? A year plus.
Yeah.
A year and a half, give or take.
Yeah.
And what does he have to show?
And honestly, I don't see anything wrong that John Obi said.
No, hey.
Nicholas Jackson moves mad, bro.
He's just a weird
he's
human.
Not a pure striker. There's just something off about that guy. I don't know, he's finishing or something.
And it's true. It is true. It's like Timo Werner. Wanna get this guy is too quick. How you always offside? Something like that. Like, and criticism is allowed.
Very much.
See at but in criticism, because this guy is being paid big wages to represent a big club.
Yeah.
And so, if he can't handle it, it just shows that...
If you can't handle the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen, bro.
Mentality of Jackson is not something that Pep would want in his team. Arteta, I don't think...
not really.
Don Carlo would even want... And that's someone who's even had Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, so imagine that. Yeah.
Basically.
You were telling me, like, before we came here, like, Chelsea looks good on paper.
I feel like man for man, if you're to take every individual player at Chelsea... And I think that's easy because they're like 600. They look like you can...
Easy peasy.
You can bahatisha a good 11 every game week.
It's possible, right?
What's interesting is Maresca said, anaitwa hivyo, Maresca.
Mascara.
Haya. Muraskia. Whatever. Valencia Musquera. Ulikuwa unasikizanga ball nini? Ball inaitwaje, ilikuwa radio jambo ama nini? So walikuwa wanaitanga Valencia, ule Antonio Valencia wetu. Musquera.
What?
I think there's a guy who used to play in the South American leagues kitambo, walikuwa na jina kayo.
Unajua sasa kuna Mosquera kwa ligi.
Walai.
Yule mwenye alikuwa na handle Yesu.
Nini? Fala sana.
Goddamn, bro.
But Maresca said, yes, there's over 42 players in the squad. Him is working with 21.
He doesn't give a damn about the rest.
I don't care who they are. It's good. You're here. Cheers. Make your money, but you're not in the plans. And that's why people like Sterling, Chilwell on the chopping block. Yeah,
Chalobah. Lukaku now is on the verge of joining Napoli.
Hasn't he like been confirmed?
I don't know.
I know we got the here we go, but that's not when ameshika jazz.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so moving. On paper, this guy, like, they have a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
And I always still think that there's something wrong financially here. Like, I feel like there's some rules being broken. Like, is there no
right?
Cut off, score? Like, shouldn't you have like at least 25 players each team?
Even the length of the contracts.
Exactly.
But they capped at 5.
But see, they've been doing like 8 nini. Si hata huyu nani juzi alipewa 8.
Good at.
Anaitwaje huyu aliingia juzi? Exactly, we can't tell because there've been 300,000 people in the last week. But so I feel like on paper they can choose like a really good leader, because João Felix is a talent.
Yeah.
He is. We know Pedro Neto, which is still the most surprising transfer for me this whole window, because there's no rumor, no nothing. It's just the guy's gone. You have Madueke, who I think last season for me, after Cole Palmer, was the only other player that was quite exciting.
Yeah, to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And behind them, you have Kina Caicedo, Lavia, Enzo, who now finally are able to string a few games together, which is a good thing for them, I guess. So, and their backline is just kidogo.
For Fofana, Colwill seems like they might be the mainstays.
Yeah, but you know their injury is horrible.
Yeah.
If they stay fit, because they are young, like good players-ish, I feel like they can have like a solid
maybe
squad. But then, you know, Chelsea is just Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, 6-2. How do you win 6-2 and everyone's just like, oh, Chelsea has shinda 6-2?
Yeah.
So I feel like even Spurs would have made more waves. Exactly.
Yeah. Chelsea, I'll be honest, their attack is quite rapid, like in terms of speed. Yeah. Like if someone was to do ilikuwa FIFA 22 and no rules, bro, you can cook with that squad.
Whichever, hata sahi. Ati no offside, weka tu hapa.
Bro, Madueke, Neto, Cole Palmer number 10 kuziloop tu.
Kazi tu ni hii ama hapa chini.
Na weki Felix ka striker crazy. Nilikuwa chikimsia akisema Chelsea venye wanasign wa siku hizi ni Kyle and Liam Neeson. Nakumbuka ile Liam Neeson. Like I don't know who you are, but I'm going to find you.
And I'm going to sign you.
I'm going to give you an 8-year contract. And that's how Chelsea are moving right now. They might be signing, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet
which is crazy.
It's Ivan Benjamin.
Something
Tony. Yeah, Elijah, I think.
He is odds on to join Chelsea, which is like I think which is a very smart move because and that's crazy to say about Chelsea. But they don't have a 9. Like a 9 that will instill fear in Pole and Fidget.
Yeah.
They won't have a 9 that will instill fear in defenses because Jackson is not the quickest, he's not the best at decision making.
Defender anaweza mnini akiwa amefunga macho.
Now you can imagine team ka Spurs, Nyinyi, with guys who have defenders like Van de Ven, Saliba, Gabriel, even Ruben Diaz. You can play the highest line in the history of mankind.
There's no fear at all.
And you're very relaxed. And so I feel like someone like
you'd be worried about other people but Jackson.
Exactly.
And maybe Kenaneto and Madueke.
Which makes it easier to defend. Like against such a team. But if you have someone like Ivan Toney who is better at decision making, he's exceptionally good at hold up play and bringing other people into like the game. It could change the game kidogo for Chelsea.
Could be interesting for sure moving forward. I feel like they will cook. I feel like they'll be producing those performances like when they meet size of Kina Wolves. Even the game they're playing next, I think, is it Crystal Palace? That's going to be an interesting one.
Palace that's Sengia too hapo. But
that's their level. Man United and then, all the stuff.
It's okay.
Speaking of Man United. Speaking of Man United, nasikia mmeamua mtataka kuwasaidia pia.
Nani?
Chelsea.
Tuwape nani?
Mwape Sancho mchukue Sterling.
I think for me that swap deal, it's giving me shades of Mkhitaryan and Alexis. Sanchez. But I think for us, the major thing is offloading Sancho and those crazy wages of his.
But Sterling is on some stupid wages as well.
That's fine, but I think the deal is now being discussed. And I really hope, because like when Ineos came in, they said they're restructuring their wage bill. So there's no he's coming to earn what he was earning at Chelsea. Yeah. And for us, I think it's just majorly a way to, number one, make sure we're still within the FFP rules. Chelsea, we don't even know about them and that. But it's more of offloading Sancho than signing Sterling. Because Sterling is basically a left winger or a 9, false 9, whatever. But if you have Højlund and Zaxi, Sterling ni mtu tumeleta kucheza Europa League. Probably. Left wing, you have Garnacho, who's probably our liveliest attacker. And Rashford, who has Ten Hag's nudes for some reason. Like he always keeps starting. So now does Sterling come and overtake those two and these two here? I see. So for me, it's not a logical signing. Like, what's he coming to add to the team? So it just feels like Sawa, we are offloading Sancho. We are winning, but at a cost.
At a cost. There's a price to pay for it.
And it's crazy. There's this photo, and I know every football fan knows it. This fan, and I'll call nasema Snoop Dogg anakuanga u fan. There's a screenshot here. This one fan, every FIFA anakuanga
kwa kila game.
And it's Liverpool, Man City, Man United, and Chelsea. Alisema Sterling will be the first person to complete that. It's crazy. It's mad.
Oh my God, I've not even thought of it that way. It's crazy. Big up Sterling, man. Jamaican man them. All right, speaking of Manchester United, you guys were playing early kickoff
on Saturday.
On Saturday against Brighton. I told you you're going to get beat. And you got beat. I celebrated it, but I was very demure in my celebrations. Nothing overboard. Nothing overboard. No, I was very demure.
But why? Let me ask you. Why?
Why
were you demure?
First of all, why do you have a problem with the demure?
Because I've had that thing every 2 seconds online. It's annoying. It's done its time. It's like Madueke. Let it rest.
No, I was very demure in that.
Sawa, nimeshika kwa nini?
Very modest. Okay, so niseme modest basi.
Sawa, why?
No, because I saw it coming. There was nothing unusual about the loss.
Okay.
So I thought you guys would get beat, and you went ahead and proved me right. And And yeah, to be honest though, it's not like you deserved to lose, like you are really terrible in the game. I feel like that game could have swung either way, to be honest. You had your chances. Do you have your chances though? It's not like Brighton were really all over you, to be honest. So I couldn't say like hands down you deserve to lose. It's just like who was going to take a chance when it crops up. And somehow your defensive frailties showed up in the dying minutes of the game where...
Why is that?
Why is that?
No, not dying minutes, even before.
Like the first goal? The first goal, Maguire, I mean, big up Maguire, always finding a way to make me happy. He could have done better when that cross was made by, who was it?
I don't know, the first time.
Yeah, I think Minte. The second one was just way too off his foot. I mean, it's a stretch ya kutosha. But the first one, he could have done something to block it. Sijui Martinez alikuwa anafanya nini by the way, hiyo cross ikipigwa pia.
Ni ya pili?
No, the first cross ikipigwa na Minte ndio ende huko nje tu Mitoma. Huko juu tu Mitoma ndio Mitoma.
But he was behind Maguire.
So I feel like they were too close to each other.
Then they both turned.
Like a fucking lorry.
It was the most annoying thing. And I think that's why I'm not too vexed about this defeat, because I know, and for the longest time, our issue, Maguire has been our issue. He's had a few good games, good performances, like credit to him.
Yeah.
But I feel like someone like De Ligt is more alert. Euro will come in, he's more alert. And so I think that type of defending is going to be a thing of the past, I think.
More like you hope.
But bro, I was so pissed. That was such a useless goal to concede.
Yeah, even and especially the second for me. How, you know, if Pedro could not have gotten it, there was a dude who was behind him. It's really quite yeah, that was definitely going
Martinez
to go
and I think De Ligt were both very close to one another again, which is also just, I don't know.
Yeah.
And do you know, I saw the craziest stat between 1992 and 2022. And no. Between 1992 and when did Ferguson leave? 2013. So I think it was 2012. That was a space of what? 20 years?
Yeah.
Give or take. We had lost in the Premier League just 2 games to 90 plus whatever
minutes.
Yeah, injury time winners basically.
2 games.
Under Ten Hag, it's happened 6 times.
Oh goddamn!
That's the craziest thing. Do you know? I sat down and I thought, wow. You know, every weekend there's always a crazy start.
Yeah.
That one, and maybe I've gotten the years wrong, but I know it's over a period of over 10 years.
Yeah.
There's an issue. There's an issue either with the substitutes you are making, like are we bringing people on too late and so they don't get time to like acclimatize to the game and get to the speed of the game, or are we just losing concentration? Because also we've had very many injury time winners ourselves, many. And that's, I mean,
even against Brighton kuna time
game ilikuwa imeisha
mkarudisha ndio mfunga bao. Crazy.
Na hata wao pia last season walitupiga nayo nini dakika 95. Same thing. And so it's, I think my greatest takeaway from the game was, I think just as a fan, I'm frustrated that our new signings are not starting.
But Noni came off the bench and he did fuck all.
Who? Zaxi?
Yeah.
Zaxi is a striker. He's an end product. Basically, he's coming to...
He said he's a 9.5.
That's fine, sure. You watch a game, Sindio?
Yes,
1 to 90.
Yeah.
Basically, Sindio.
Yeah.
So he's there to create and also to score. Creating is basically his nini.
Kidogo sana creating.
Kiasi.
Yeah.
But
he did none
the
of
objective.
None of the two.
Brother.
I can't recall a contribution I'm to be honest.
And he came in after our chief creator had gone out.
No. He came off in the second half.
That's what? Half
time. Took off Mount. Yeah.
Half time.
So Bruno was still there.
Bruno was there for how long?
Bruno came off, I don't know, is it the 60th minute or 70?
I don't know. Basically,
yeah.
Basically, my thing is, you keep those 2 players on for 90 minutes. It's a very different showing as opposed to what we saw that day.
But the 30 is enough. No. We need to talk about Zaxi, bro. You know what?
You see, my thing is,
I'll actually
you have an agenda. You have an agenda.
No.
You do. And you know you have an agenda.
No, I don't.
And you know what? Time will tell.
No.
Basically. No.
I don't. I don't have an agenda. For this dude, let me see what time Nani was taken off.
Bruno.
Yes.
Probably 70, actually.
Because, first of all, that was mad.
Probably. That thing annoyed me.
I don't know what the fuck Nani was thinking there.
Did you see his face when he was going off?
Yeah, he could not believe it.
He was just like, even Trent.
79th minute. 79th minute. That's a lot.
Still.
Dude had what, 35 minutes?
Still.
35 minutes, yeah. 35 minutes. Bruno. He did fuck all. Yeah. But anyway, time will tell for him.
It will. There's a player there.
Could be.
And he's Hoyland's Nini. So
There's a player there, an average player.
I'm just happy that we have two strikers.
Is it an average player?
Sorry? Is someone you said that would start over Havertz. So is Havertz average?
Did I say that?
You've never said that?
I didn't say that.
You haven't had that conversation?
I didn't say that.
It's
actually out. Yeah.
It's after Nini?
Yeah. Check it. Yeah, there's a player there, an average one. But anyway, taking off Bruno, bro.
No, I don't.
You are looking
I don't
for
get
a
it.
Koan one. Scott does not create.
I don't
So
get
form
it.
ni gani ulishatoa Mount, umetoa Bruno. So who was supposed to create?
Yeah, I don't get it. And even the funny thing is, Ali talk after that disallowed goal, which was, I think, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And
Ilias
it gave me shades of our game against you guys last season
Aha.
at the Emirates. You know how one moment the result in hivi.
Yeah.
And then something happens, and so that Garnacho goal that was offside in Nini.
Yeah.
He scores that. It was the 88th minute, something give or take.
I mean, yeah, but it was close to the end. Yeah.
It was very close to it.
Yeah.
Literally, we both know that game would have ended in our favor.
Most probably, yeah.
We don't get that goal. You guys go score one. We switch off completely.
Yeah.
Jesus wipes Dalo, finishes. And so
Fantastic.
I think I got shades of that game when I was watching us against Brighton, and it was so deflating, my guy.
It's crazy. Wow. So unfortunate for Zaxi, though.
No, it was. And I think he's doing the right thing. He's in the position, he's following up playing in Nini.
Yeah.
People are like, sunge slide tu chini, sunge acha ni nini.
Bana, yo.
But it's okay. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
It's fine. I guess honestly, we're coming up against Liverpool.
Bro, I think this is a best test of,
Bro, that Mount Bruno Nini,
false 9 thingy.
I don't know if it's going to work against Liverpool. I feel like
Asifanye your shade, bro.
eat us alive.
Also Maguire.
If they let then start, we are.
What if Delete starts and does howlers? Does he get roasted?
Bro, let me tell you, that's fine. But I'd rather, I want him to forge that partnership with Martinez as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It's like now, we are 3 points behind whoever is top. All of you guys. Sindio?
Yeah.
So there's still time. But if you go into the international break and we've signed the league for X amount, and we're still starting with Maguire, we're going through the same issues because now we don't have a left back. Basically.
Yeah,
a natural left back.
And Nani was getting cooked.
Who,
Diogo
Nani?
Dalot.
Oh, yeah.
Minter was having a
He had a time.
Basically. He had a field there.
And why is that? Because he's a right back. And so, when you take him to this other side, he won't play the way he'd normally play on this side because he's a right-footed left back in this sense. And so, well...
I mean, he's not a timber.
Good result for Brighton. Very good result for them. Good. It's good to see strikers scoring.
Very much.
I feel like I'm old-fashioned by just seeing strikers scoring because Welbeck scored, João Pedro scored, and Brighton,
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, there's a player there.
He'll continue.
He'll come good. Still at Manchester, I feel like I want to throw jabs. Let me just stop it.
That's fine. No, continue.
There's a player there.
Where?
There's a player there who has come in now who is actually really good. Like this one, I have to agree, hands down.
Who?
Manuel.
Like a Torreira Pro Max.
Yeah.
Basically. Because this guy
Walai, by the way.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's like a underground UFC fighter.
I agree.
He's... you think Casemiro is rough? But I was
Manuel is just something else, bro.
I was watching our fan channels today, daily. And they're all very cautious about how we have players that are quote-unquote targeted by the referees. So it's not just us, like South American CDMs, CEMs, centre-backs. And how, how South Americans are very tenacious. So it's very easy for them to, dish out cards and all that. And so... Yeah, it's a one caveat because he's a very rough guy. But also, I feel like, and I was telling you this earlier, I feel like he'll become a fan favorite very quickly.
I think so.
Because that's someone who does not tire. He will press. He will go into the tackle. He's not someone who will jog back like a McTominay when there's a counter or something. And so, I'm very excited about that signing. He was our number one target. He was our number one target the whole summer window. So I think it's annoying kidogo that we're getting him so late, but also it just shows you how our business was being done. We had to sell to buy.
Yeah.
So now McTominay is going to Napoli.
Yeah.
So
how do you feel about that?
This feels like 2 deals. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Offloading players at United is the greatest job. ever, not even managing Manchester United. And that's because the guys who are there, Kitambo, were giving these guys very long contracts with crazy wages.
Yeah.
And so now by the time you're trying to offload a player, there's no team that wants to like match those wages. And the player will be like, so let me see, I'll just stay, run down my contract, and I'll go as a free agent.
Still getting them chums anyway.
Yeah. So, but it's good to see Ugarte. So now I feel like Ten Hag will still play Casemiro and Maino and Maguire and Licha.
You can't put it past that guy.
Up until
Can't put it past him.
Wallahi,
Yeah.
I'm so frustrated. But yeah, at least the good thing is his spine is sorted. So
Yeah.
he's gotten a backup striker, a midfielder. You have your right back, got 2 center backs. I think it's decent business.
Yeah.
I'm not too excited about the whole window because our outgoings should have been,
Yeah.
there should have been a clearance sale.
With those signings, how far do you think you can go in the league?
Honestly, I feel like anything less than top 4 is failure. And you know, after Ferguson, no manager has made it past their 3rd season in December.
Oh.
Kina Ole, Mourinho, nini by
What
December.
will be 2
all-
seasons alafu Deco wanachomoka?
2 seasons and then half season, sure, pressure. So like right now,
Yes.
and you see like Ten Hag, Sawa, he's taken us to Wembley the most and all that. So there's some form of, I don't want to say ideology that is going into the players basically because it's very hard to see. You can't say that this is Manchester United's type of football.
Yeah.
Because we are very good counter-attacking. I know that. Like that's just been in the DNA.
Your transition is mad.
Exactly. But now there's a lot of trying to hold the ball and all that. And so, and we're not good, like we're not excellent at either. We're good at some things, not so good at some other things.
Yeah.
But the pressure definitely is on. I'm still backing the manager.
All right.
I'm happy that he's gotten some of his players, most of his players. If you get the strongest 11, more of the players are people he's signed than people he's found.
All right.
And so now there's no excuse.
Good stuff. I think for me, you have made good business, especially with Ugarte one, because I mean, for so long you've been bashing you guys for never getting a CDM.
Man.
Well, you need one. If you need one, then you go sign a retired one.
Yeah.
Casemiro. So like, get someone who's young who can be there for like 5, 6, 7 years. Yeah. Now you've gotten that, and he's quite a CDM.
Oh yeah.
I still, however, think that your squad will get you a top 5, top 6.
Okay.
I don't think you'll get top 4.
I feel like the reason I'm saying I think we'll get top 4 is because you guys, City,
Liverpool.
you and City are light years ahead of other people.
All right.
You're closer to City than anyone else is closer to you. Liverpool is looking good, but Liverpool's mid might expose them
If they don't.
if they don't sign.
Yeah.
And sign before the January window, I feel like.
Okay.
And so, huku kwingine, you have the likes of Newcastle who are just looking...
Yeah.
Aston Villa who have not had the best start as well. Who else is in that? Any Spurs? Spurs is just Spurs.
Yeah, typical.
Spurs could have won the first 3 games 5-0.
Yeah.
And in Feb, we'll just be laughing. So I think we have like a really good chance.
All right.
Taking
There's a
first
very
place.
open space, you would say.
Yeah.
I just feel like Aston Villa are better than you guys. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Like Aston Villa
I
is a
feel like
team
it'll be
that's
between you and Villa on getting top 4 then.
probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But,
But,
I mean,
on
still
time
early
will
days, still early days. All right. So that's that with Manchester United. Allow me to use this one for the last time.
Yeah.
Demure.
Wanda. At your big age.
Yeah. I was also very demure when we beat Aston Villa. We beat them 2-0. I tried to celebrate in a very modest way. Because, again, I predicted it.
I think for me that result has more implication on like the Premier League as a whole as opposed to Chelsea 6-2 win. And this is because Villa Park for you has not been the easiest
Not at all.
place to visit. Sawa, they beat you last season, the season before you beat them, whatever.
We left 4-2 drama. Yeah.
But it's not an easy place to go and secure 3 points.
Yeah.
You guys rock up. You took some few minutes to settle in. Watkins was kidogo off brand. And it's funny how we were doing the whole Havertz, Watkins. Of course, we'll still take Watkins and all, but he just looked like a shadow of himself. He had two clear-cut chances. And also, for anyone who was engaging me for saying Raya over Martinez.
Yeah. Eat that.
As in...
Eat that.
As in...
Bro.
There were... that double
those
save.
saves are just crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. We'll take a while before we see such saves.
And the crazy thing is when a save gets you out of your seat, that homie has pulled a blinder.
Yeah.
Yo. But you guys looked too comfortable.
Yeah.
You looked
Spoke of those few moments.
Exactly. And also it was good to see this kid in the Premier League. It looked good.
Washanga Harambee Stars wanafanya nini vile
It looked good. Unasema odada ko pale mid.
Bana man, yo. Akopi Olunga. Dope. Yeah. So of course we needed to go there and exercise those ghosts of Villa. Of course, tunajua they did to us last season. The only team to beat us home and away. The only team to beat us this calendar year in the league. So yeah, there was some exercising we needed to do.
And with a clean sheet.
And with a clean sheet as well. Big up Ollie Watkins. He's an Arsenal fan, Came clutch for the Arsenal. With the missed chances. Ashapa Watkins, I don't think he gave Arsenal tashinda to be such a tough test for us.
Yeah.
Walai. So anyway, he was not sharp enough. Maybe that's why he's getting subbed off, because even the first game he was subbed off against West Ham. Hakumaliza your game. Yeah. Hakumaliza your game. Hii game ya pili pia hajamaliza, I don't know. And he was sharp in the Euros. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, very demure in my celebrations for that one. There was nothing demure about Manchester City though. Wali wanataka kumaliza Ipswich, bro. Hajua ni wageni.
Ipswich rusha mawe kwa police station.
Bro.
1-0. Hey. Man City haya basi. Unajua vile hachezanga FIFA narudi chini. Alafu nafungwa. Nasema aya. Go serious.
Let's go. Bro.
Honestly, I thought, and for me, I was just looking back to how the FPL, my experts and all that were saying, this is a fixture in which one player on paper is tipped to outscore any other player. Like, there's no better fixture to triple captain someone.
Guess who did not have Haaland in his squad?
Definitely not me. I have a brain. You don't have Haaland. That's crazy.
Did you even have him in your...
Do you have Madueke?
Who the fuck would even have Madueke on his squad?
Madueke.
Do you know that I don't know how true this is. There was someone who had him in his squad and he triple captained him.
Where?
Somewhere in the world.
Like FPL?
Yeah.
Madueke?
Yeah. As in...
That's a madness. That's a madness. That's a madness.
You can't...
What was that? Was that 60 points?
I don't even
he got
know,
a hat-trick?
Yeah.
Hat-trick.
It's 60. Fuck. If he's not the top one in the world,
That's
it's
crazy.
But yeah.
No. The top one in the world has 154. And he triple captained Haaland.
Shit.
Yeah.
Mad. Anyway, Haaland, hat-trick. Everybody thought he's going to score a hat-trick. He went ahead and scored a hat-trick.
But I think the crazy thing is how long it took between the second and the third goal. Because for a 14-minute spell, Man City were running rampant.
I thought niliona like 11 minutes in walikuwa 1-0 down. By the 15 walikuwa, is it 3-1?
Yeah. Na we jua, De Bruyne alipiga chuma. Rico Lewis alipiga chuma. Like,
bro,
Man City were...
Kwazi wa Rico Lewis. Aliweka finyo.
Hakuona De Bruyne? Hakuona De Bruyne.
No, like... God! No, I feel like for Rico was easier.
Easier to what?
To score. De Bruyne
because he was just there.
Yes. Aliweka finyo nini?
Ka Odegaard. Nini, against Villa.
Yeah, Odegaard was even worse.
Odegaard ni vile tu sisi. Ingekuwa sisi angekuwa sharp place huko chini. But anyway, Villa amepiga clearance. But Man City were... I think they just needed to concede kidogo ndio wamke. Yeah, but for one, Ipswich have been given the roughest welcome to the Premier League.
Yeah, I think the next one is they're up against. Is it Leicester?
I don't know, but now the fixtures definitely get a bit easier for them.
I think that there could be a Manchester United in there
on paper.
Kwa ground vitu zinakuwa tofauti.
Kwa ground vitu ni different.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah. So nilikuwa naogopa mazi wanaweza slap for like 7.
Yeah. But I think we both predicted like 4.
Yeah. I mean, venye niliona like
15 minutes in.
4-1 ama ni 3-1 niko like god damn sure. Yeah. Kuna 4 or 6 other parts of 15 minutes inakuja.
Si nilikwambia vile mimi nikiwa mtoi niko naona 15 minutes in it's 4-1 or 3-1. Na game ni 90.
Kuna 6 other parts of 15 zinakuja.
There are 5 others, so that means kila nini itakuwa na about 5. Na tukiendelea hivi
this 15
game basi inaisha 24-5.
Sounds like 15-5 to me. Yeah. Anyway, waliweza kuhold, thank god, because goal difference wangeanza kuibuild mapema sana.
Yeah.
All right. Then the other games. What was happening at 5 p.m.? Crystal Palace getting beat by West Ham.
Palace,
I don't know.
are stuck
man.
in the blocks. They are looking.
Wallahi.
Now,
And next up they have Chelsea.
that should be fun.
Absolutely.
That should be
Oliver Glasner, by the way.
Anachukua
DUNKED.
And the funny thing is, at the beginning of the season, people are tipping Palace for like a really good start.
Yeah, like they want to watch out for.
And you remember when I tell you Mateta nini yake ilikuwa tu purple patch.
Yeah.
And
I'm
now
still not
he's
sold.
He's 6.5 million on the FPL.
Why? 6.5?
Yeah, that's too much money for Mateta. Like me, I hope Nketiah starts. Like I feel like, see, Amanda Palace, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like they need someone who's played with like teams that know how to create and all of that. And so maybe he could take that there, because also for a good percentage of the games he played for you guys, he was looking good.
Yeah, he wasn't entirely bad. Yeah.
The expectations are there. For Crystal Palace, this is the best signing of their lives.
Yeah, it has to be one of the
Basically.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you, they're still reeling from losing. Wait. Sijangoa hapo. Reeling from losing Olise.
He's a cuke. Forgive
My ancestors are turning in their graves. They're just
they are proud.
Wow, look at that homie.
One of our boy. That's my boy right there.
That's my homie.
But you know, they also lost Anderson. Street Palace one.
I don't know. I don't even know how that transfer happened. That's the craziest thing I've seen.
Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Do I don't get it.
Watakosaje dona si Olise si ameingiza do.
Bilioni chwani.
That's honestly, I don't know what's happening huko.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they don't get a result
against Chelsea,
they'd be
this would be like what? 3 back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
Wait.
They can be very early candidates.
Yeah.
Of hand-holding with the Ipswich down into the championship.
Oliver, you don't want that now. They got beat 2-0 by West Ham.
Yeah.
Jared Bowen, fantastic goal. Did you see that goal?
Suchek and Bowen. Yeah.
Hey, that Bowen goal was fantastic.
Bowen too.
Yeah. Then, anything else that happened on Saturday worth talking about? Forest beat Nottingham Forest. Forest beat Southampton 1-0.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about that.
Newcastle, Bournemouth, draw.
Hey, bana. Newcastle's doing what
Newcastle are also stuck in the blocks. I don't know what's
understand.
Happening. Yeah, it's a lot. It's
weird.
Interesting.
How many do you want to kuuza Trippier?
And they didn't even have many players that are playing like Nini.
No, they have outside there, like in the Euros and stuff.
So it's very
weird.
Strange.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Then Liverpool played against Brentford on Sunday.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Wow. I think the thing that hit me in that game is those guys almost scored the goal of the season.
Who, Brentford?
Liverpool. There's a passage of play that they had where Salah took the ball from like the wing kabisa, drove in, ikakuwa saini ma 1-2 yana Jota, juu na nani, akapea McAllister one time pass into Salah. There was a tackle that was made, like the last ditch tackle, but bro, I'll play that in any. Once we're done, we'll watch. And you'll see, it was going to be such a good goal.
Yeah.
And people are saying, unajua ile mimi ya a guy who's digging, amedig, the diamonds are here.
Yeah.
Amebakisha tu hii peke yake.
Alafu anachokea hapo.
Amelze hii, anachokea hapo anatoka. Watu wasema hivyo ndo Thiago alikuwa, cause now these guys have completed crazy amounts of passes. I don't know if it's this game or the first game where they did, was it 92% of their passes? I don't know. Also, there was an in of most passes. Like completed passes, the highest ever since Opta started ending stats. And so Thiago na hizo ma touch it.
Yeah, alikuwa pesa sana.
And so it's they looked too comfortable. Like ni ile, one goal is coming. Now they need the next one. The next one came, and then it's like, higher. We relax now.
Yeah.
And so Liverpool are looking comfortable. They're just ni 2-0.
Yeah, clean.
Sasa nitupatane now.
Yeah, bro.
And that's where things might turn for them, for us. Yeah. But they're looking comfortable.
Of the latter, but yeah.
That's fine. If it's for us, if things turn for us, then that's a good thing. So thanks, man.
Oh fuck, they were done this week.
But the Egyptian king is just looking like he's not lost
at all.
Like anything in his space, in his stride, like he's just continuing. He's like Saka, Haaland.
Because that second goal, bro, he had to move real quick. But I thought he was offside.
Now, Joe, hiyo ni ile finesse ya kadogo tu. Sijui kwa double tap. Unajua kui double tap kidogo alafu ni very nice goal.
Kaja nipiga nao juzi.
tunini hapa tena. Tunini hapa sign to record.
Yeah.
Evidence kwa kalatas.
I agree.
But yeah, 3 points Liverpool are 2 for 2 both like with clean sheets
but
as
the
well.
cop is quiet, bro. Let's get your shit. Majazoya is style of play.
I don't know. It's not
it's not Liverpool, bro.
It's not heavy metal football.
Yeah.
Now
maybe that's why.
Clean, concise passing. And that's why people say Man City is boring. It's a thing.
But they don't say that about Arsenal.
Sorry?
They don't say that about Arsenal.
No, but you see, you guys, how do I say this? You're not looking to just hold the ball the whole time and pass within your midfield. Like you have two wingers that at any given point in time will try take on the left back, the right back, the center backs, whatever, and try create. Your games are not boring. Like you have a good amount of shots and chances and all that. You create. Liverpool now are doing a lot more of secure possession, all that, which is still fine. It's just not as entertaining as you guys.
Yeah. All right.
And that's why it's not as loud or called on as it was last season.
Cool. All right. Let's look at some crazy moments that happened in game week. What do you call it? Game week 2, sorry. First up, Ipswich, the goalkeeper. Leno shit alikuwa pull off. Like, who does that against City, bro?
Controller ilizima.
Aje.
And it also happened Spurs and Everton. Pickford did the exact same thing. And against who? Son. Who presses like a madman. Yani, I've just remembered another thing. Do you see Bissouma's goal?
Oh, yeah.
Banger.
A proper one.
You know that's his first goal for Tottenham.
Yeah. He's been there for like 10 years. But it was it's a good way to score your first though.
Amekatia dem 10 years DM. Leo ameona liked your story. Asema we're in.
Yeah. God damn. Cool.
But yeah, what else crazy happened over this?
There was the the Bournemouth. Yenye Bawali. I think ilipiga kaa hapa. Wakasema ni handball. They had scored a win against Newcastle, you know.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they had scored a win against Newcastle. Some dude, Otara. Otara could be from Mali or something. So it was going to be the winner against Newcastle. Then they looked back in the VAR. They're like, nah. Pull back.
Hadibo.
Yeah, Hadibo. Kataa hiyo. Na wakakataa hiyo, man. So that was mad. Which other howler happened? I mean, of course, the Oli Watkins ones. Bro, like Gabriel Magalhaes alishikwaje na hiyo nini bana.
What? Okay, that was crazy.
Alinipea vibes za Magalhaes, what? Is it 21-22?
When he had like 2 or 3 errors in him.
Bana. Like he somehow also kind of found a way of, you know, but that was
but mad. Watkins, man, he was just off.
Absolutely
basically.
off. Yeah.
What else was crazy that happened?
Chelsea game. I mean, Chelsea just the whole game was just off.
Yeah.
No way that game can be 6-2 and it's not off involving Chelsea. Yeah, so those are the ones I would like top of my head I would talk about. All right. So anything else to talk about? Any pointers as we wind up?
No, not really.
Yeah. All right. That has been Match Day 2 review. Of course, I've been with my man, Timotheo, a.k.a. Vibes Alliance. You can always check them out on Instagram. You can always check the page, Vibes Alliance. Or is it Timothy Ngure?
It's actually Timothy Ngure.
Timothy Ngure everywhere.
Yeah. But also, ukitype 2 vibes. Yo tu. Nani VIBES. Tulienda shule.
Yeah.
CVYBZ.
Vibes.
Vibes. Yeah. Everywhere. If you find us...
Yeah.
Weekend sherehe.
I'm an optimized search engine, all right? So you just get him there. You can also do the same for Football Digest. You'll get KE somewhere around there, and that's where we be at. All right, catch you on the next one. Adios.
Peace.